Hello, it's BX from the BX. So you BX or you be next. I'm just trying this out, y'all. I don't really works, but I would love to have a live broadcast, right? And sometimes I go back to my hip hop days when I thought I should be a rapper, so I'll just drop like 2 bars. I don't even know if I can make 6, so we can make that a goal of mine. Aw, I got a like. Hi. Hi, friend. Let me see. Well, I can't see who's in the chat. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get it together. I do want to host a panel, right? And I want it to be a New York panel, New York FBA, and I'll also host various topics, of course. So this live is not gonna be too long. I've only been up here for about a minute and 40 seconds. So I'm not going to go over 2 minutes, but I thank you to the 3 people who have joined. I love y'all for real. But we have fun once I get it together and get comfortable. I was just trying it out. I was sitting here writing a letter to Ma'am Danny. So if you are in contact with me, um, we have a letter writing campaign. It's a pre-template. It gave me the template, and I'm in my little, um, crust to it, right? Speaking about the history of enslavement by the Dutch and how those brought here underwent an ethnogenesis, because I have the narrative that New York or anywhere in the nation was built by immigrants. So we'll talk about how it feels to kind of be, um, I wouldn't say not we're seen, but we're not heard. They seem to take the cosplay's words as gospel in New York. But we can spot a cosplay, okay? So they're definitely not of the lineage, but they start a lot of problems, and that can cause a lot of tension. And then, also how those outside of the city and some even inside of the city, right? Because a lack of education causes misinformation. So we need to talk about accurate numbers. I have the activists who are really pounding the pavement, trying to get us disaggregated. Let me see what else. So there are ways that y'all cannot feed into our erasure, saying everybody migrated from the city, but we still outnumber the immigrants, melanated immigrants at least, a margin. That harms us, right? Because then we're not seen as credible, but we're here. And so I'm happy to be tapped in. I think this is all divine um, timing. So even though I was doing my own thing, um, now I'm ready, to be active. So we're gonna get the real of things. Aw, so Joseph, okay, I see the comments now. Thank you for stopping by. So I think that with the big podcast, they can say but so much, or they may not really see what we see, right? They see some things, but not all. So you need the real raw voices. That's just like fucking. Oh, I can't cuss here, right? I don't have anything to lose. I'm gonna just go ahead and stand 10 toes down. I don't have nobody sponsoring me. I don't have, well, we gotta follow YouTube guidelines, but we could tell the real gist of the story of the history. And I want everybody to remember this as we move forward today. Proximity does not mean same, and proximity does not mean you get to migrate into our culture, okay, or our ethnic group. So while you may be Caribbean, Latino, African, When you migrate here, or even if you're born here, you're cultured and you're ethnically different. So, no, you are not a Black American. You're not a foundational Black American. And we may not like the term African American, but they ain't that either. So, hi, IDG. So we have to start telling people how to identify us and how they can't identify us because it's harmful. Those who get it, kudos to them. It gets frustrating having to repeat the same thing because it's not a hard concept. So I'm gonna give a quick brief review of who is Black American and who they would refer to when they say African American, who's a foundational Black American. What that means is that your ancestors can be found in the United States of America between our emancipation era of 1863 through 1865 and found on an 1870 United States of America census. We do understand American Indians have always been here. And we also understand that everybody was enslaved. So that's why I say emancipation era. And the date solidifies who is Black American and it locks out those who aren't. So that way they can't get what we're demanding from our government, nor should they be allowed to get up there and speak as if they are us. Because what we're finding is they'll say, we don't need reparations, or like Yvette Clarke, Winsome Sears says, we acknowledge those who came here, but it's time to move on. Meanwhile, nobody speaks badly about CARICOM. So we'll dive into things like that. But I've been on here now, 7 minutes, and I said only two. So I want to wish you all a blessed and happy, prosperous Saturday. And if you are on TikTok, I will catch you on a panel or something. Okay? All right. Be blessed, everyone. Peace, love, light, and reparations to my foundational Black Americans. I love y'all for real. Because it's BX or B next. It's BX, the big BX, not the little one, okay? From the big apple, not the rotten one. And I'm going to work on my flow a little bit because I think I want to drop a cool one hit wonder and y'all help me become a millionaire so I can really pound the pavement for the Lenny. All right. I love y'all for real. Peace. Thank you, Murdoch. He says, we love and support you. Thank you.